Hello everyone and welcome back to 15-Minute Achievements. In this show, I will attempt to gather as many achievements as I can in 15 minutes. Last week we tackled Bioshock, and I managed to get 5 achievements for 45 gamer score. Last week I managed to get 10% of the achievements, and I also earned about 3 gamer score a minute. This week I am tackling Skyrim. To those who are new to the show, let me go over the rules. 1. I have 15 minutes to gather as many achievements as I can. Time starts the moment I start moving my character. Time stops when the clock runs out. Cutscenes and loading screens are included on this if the time is moving. Rule 2. No previous save states. The profile I am using was created specifically for this show and will only be played on this show. Rule 3. No DLC will be played unless the game is part of a Game of the Year edition. And Rule 4. Each game gets at least 2 hours of practice time beforehand so that I can get used to the controls and so I can plan a path of attack. During cutscenes, or moment where I'm not controlling my character, I will be going over the game's original achievements, talking about which are achievable and what aren't. And during gameplay, I will be going over what tricks I use in case anyone else wants to give this a try. At the moment, Skyrim is listed as having 65 achievements worth 1300 gamerscore. However, it originally shipped with only 50 achievements and 1000 gamerscore. The difference between these is the DLC, and I do not have the DLC installed on this profile, so it doesn't matter. Now, I had played a little bit of the game before on this profile, but that was only so I could set the controls, difficulty, and to turn on subtitles. That game no longer exists. I only made it so that I could set all those things. This is starting from the beginning. Let's use this time to start going over the achievements because this is a very long opening cutscene, and I can probably get through talking about all the achievements before I actually start playing. As I said before, Skyrim has 50 achievements worth 1000 gamerscore. 8 of those achievements, equal to 170 gamerscore, are related to the main storyline. None of these are secret. In fact, none of the achievements in Skyrim are secret. But I will still stay as spoiler-free as possible. The only thing that'll be spoilerish are the achievement icons. The first achievement we're going to be talking about is Unbound, which is worth 10 gamerscore. This isn't achievable, so let's put this over to the right of the screen like we did last time. A lot of Skyrim's achievements are about completing a certain quest, so I will just not talk about the quest. After that, I have Bleak Falls Barrow for 10, The Way of the Voice for 20, Diplomatic Immunity for 20, Alduin's Wall for 20, Elder Knowledge for 20, The Fallen for 20, and finally, Dragon Slayer for 50 gamerscore. Now, the main story is one of 7 storyline quests that you can do in this game. The next one we're going to be talking about is the Companions. There are 3 achievements worth 50 gamerscore related to the Companions. The first one is Take Up Arms, which is to join the Companions. This one is another achievable, so we're going to put this on the right-hand side of the screen. After that, you have Blood Oath, which is worth 10, which is to become a member of the Circle. And then you have Glory of the Dead, which is worth 30, which is to complete Glory of the Dead. Another one of these side quests is the College of Winterhold, which also has 3 achievements and also has 50 gamerscore. The first one is Gatekeeper, which is to join the College of Winterhold. Then you have Revealing the Unseen, which is worth 10, which is to complete Revealing the Unseen, and the Eye of Magnus, which is worth 30, which is to complete the Eye of Magnus. The Thieves Guild is another one of these quest lines that we can do. It also has 3 achievements, and it also has 50 gamerscore. There's Taking Care of Business, which is to join the Thieves Guild, Darkness Returns, which is to complete Darkness Returns, and One with the Shadows, which is to return the Thieves Guild to its former glory. Another one of these quest lines is the Dark Brotherhood, which also has 3 achievements, also worth 50 gamerscore. The first one is With Friends Like These, which is to join the Dark Brotherhood. After that, you have Bound Until Death, which is to complete Bound Until Death. And then you have the final one, Hail Sithis, which is to complete Hail Sithis. Finally, there's the Civil War-related achievements. You have Taking Sides, which is to join the Stormcloaks or the Imperial Army. Then there's War Hero, which is to capture Fort Sunguard or Fort Greenwall. And finally, we have Hero of Skyrim, which is to capture Solitude or Windhelm. Finishing this off, we have the Daedric questline. There's only 2 achievements, and it's only worth 40 gamerscore. The first one is Daedric Influence, which is to acquire a Daedric artifact. And the second of 2, Oblivion Walker, which is to collect 15 Daedric artifacts. Now, those are the main storyline quests, but then there are side quests and miscellaneous quests that you can do. We have 2 achievements related to those worth 40 gamerscore. The first one is Sideways, which is to complete at least 10 side quests. And then you have Hero of the People, which is to complete 50 miscellaneous objectives. Skyrim is an RPG, which means leveling up. There are 4 achievements related to leveling up, equaling 90 gamerscore. The first one is Apprentice, which is to reach level 5. After that, you have Adept, which is to reach level 10, Expert, which is to reach level 25, and Master, which is to reach level 50. Speaking of the player, there are 6 achievements worth 120 gamerscore, having to do with what the player can do. You have the Hard Worker achievement, which is to chop wood, mine ore, and cook food. There's the Snake Tongue achievement, which is to successfully persuade, bribe, and intimidate. The Artificer achievement, which is to make a smith item, an enchanted item, and a potion. There's the Reader achievement, which you get when you read 50 skill books. The Thief achievement, which is to pick 50 locks and 50 pockets. And finally, there's the Skill Master achievement, which is to get a skill to 100. Skyrim is huge, and you have a lot to explore in this world, and 4 of the achievements in this game are related to exploring and finding stuff. There's the Explorer achievement, worth 40 gamerscore, which is to discover at least 100 locations. And the Delver achievement, which is to clear at least 50 dungeons. Now, if you explore Skyrim, you're going to find some standing stones. Blessed, which is worth 10 gamerscore, is to select a standing stone blessing. This one isn't achievable, so we're going to put this one on the right-hand side of the screen. And you get standing stones, the achievement, if you find all 13 standing stones. It's no surprise that you're the Dragonborn in this. In fact, a lot of the promotional material will talk about you being the Dragonborn. And there are 4 achievements related to the Dragonborn. The first one is Dragon Soul, which is to absorb a Dragon Soul. Continuing on with that, we have Dragon Hunter, which is to absorb 20 Dragon Souls. Dragonborn can also shout, and there are 2 achievements related to his shouting. We have Words of Power, which is to learn all 3 words of one shout. And then there's Thume Master, which is to learn 20 different shouts. Finally, we arrive at the miscellaneous achievements, and there's only 5 of them worth 80. We have the Citizen achievement, which is to buy a house. We have the Married achievement, which is to get married. We have the Wanted achievement, which is to escape from jail. We have Master Criminal, which is to get a bounty of at least 1,000 gold in all 9 holds. And finally, Golden Touch, which is to have at least 100,000 gold at one time.
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Nord and the Rags.
There it is again. Did you hear that?
I said next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries. What do you see?
And time starts! One thing that I love about Skyrim that BioShock didn't have is sprinting. I can sprint, which will make me running places a lot faster. Now I have to wait here because Alduin's gonna have to spurt out some fire. As soon as he does that, I'm now in the clear. I'm gonna jump down here and I'm gonna start sprinting right now. So my main challenge is to watch my sprint meter, because when it runs out, I can't sprint anymore. And I need to figure out when I can sprint and when I can sprint. As long as I'm stopped, though, my sprint will recharge. Right, Alduin's flying up, so I'm just gonna say goodbye to Hadvar. Until here. I'm gonna have to stop here. Right, bye, flaming body. Just continue running that. Turn left here, because this is the way I want to go. Now, right here, I'm not sure if going with the Stormcloaks are faster. I always go with the Imperial Army, because that's just how I play the game normally. I know this path a lot more than the other path. I should also mention that I do install the games to the hard drive as well.
Looks like we're the
each game does this, even if it doesn't benefit it. It's just that I want them all to be on the equal playing field. So right here, I have to wait for him to untie my hands.
Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings.
Otherwise, I can't do anything.
There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of get.
All right, now I don't have to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway, just because I want the extra extra damage resistance, just in case. I don't know why I equipped the sword, but here I'm gonna actually equip healing. You know, once again, just in case. If I end up running into an enemy that I have to kill, I want to make sure that I don't run out of health. Open the door myself, because Hadvar usually opens it. Hadvar usually opens up this door as well, but I can use the pull chain. In here, I'm going to have to fight some Stormcloaks. No, I don't. I can just head straight for the door. And I'm still sprinting while I do this. I need to make sure that I don't use it all up. I need to save a little bit of it. Head towards the door, because that hallway is going to collapse. Not going to sprint here. Going to sprint here, though. Have to get rid of those messages eventually. Fight going on. Just going to ignore it. I'm going to be ignoring a lot of fights. Low on stamina, so I'm just going to walk this distance. I will be getting into a nice trick that I can use to replenish my stamina immediately as soon as I exit this dungeon. I know how to block game. I just don't want to. Now in here, I could have jumped on those rocks on the right-hand side of this wall, and that would have saved me probably 10 seconds, but I'm an idiot and I didn't do it that way, and I don't trust myself in my jumping abilities, which sucks because I practiced this game for at least 2 hours, and I have beaten this game before in about 100 hours. So I should have been more prepared for that. Just continuing along the path. Don't even notice any spiders here. I do get poisoned though, which sucks because it does drain my stamina. There's a bear in here, so you have to be quiet. You usually have to... This is the sneak tutorial of the game, but I'm just going to sprint anyway. You can jump over that rock that I'm going around right now. That probably might save some time. But once again, I didn't practice it, and I just felt like walking around it would be safer. I didn't want to get stuck on any rocks. But I'm finally out of the dungeon. This doesn't... I don't think this counts as one of the dungeons you can clear. I think you actually have to discover a dungeon and then clear it. So right now, Hadvar's going to tell me to wait. I don't have to wait. I'm just using this time to replenish some stamina. As soon as I think that it's safe enough, I'm going to start sprinting. And here we go. And any moment now. Any moment now. There we go. First achievement. 10 gamer score unbound. And now that I ran out of stamina, I'm going to start doing the wait. I'm going to start waiting the game. Which is, as soon as my stamina runs low, I'm going to stop sprinting. I'm going to press the wait button, and I'm going to wait for an hour. After that hour is done, it'll replenish my stamina to full. Right now, on my compass, on the top-hand side of the screen, you can see a standing stone emblem. I'm making my way to here. I'm going to drop down here, activate the thief stone because it's the closest, and another 10 gamer score. Blessed. We already have 2 of the 3 achievables that we can do. Now, I can actually glitch out... I can actually glitch out the Standing Stones achievement. It is sometimes possible that if you continuously travel back to the Guardian Stone and switch to a different Guardian Stone there, it'll count as finding a different Standing Stone. And now I say it's possible sometimes. It doesn't work all the time, and I'm not going to use it here because it's very untrustworthy. And it's kind of cheating. So, there's some wolves next to me, and I can't wait yet, which sucks because my stamina's already out. Here we go. I don't know why I'm heading to Riverwood. This is just the path that I took. Right now, I'm just trying to head towards Whiterun. And I know if I go to Riverwood and I go through it and I start heading north again, then I can make it to I can make it to bleh. I get stuck at the lumber pile there. I got stuck at the lumber pile there. I got stuck at the lumber pile there. I didn't usually take that path on my practice runs. I don't know why I decided to just randomly do it on the actual run. So there's a stone path and a dirt path. This is the dirt path. It's actually a lot faster to go this way because the other way you have to go around this. This way you can just go over it. There is a wolf behind this rock though, and I'm gonna get... Oh, he didn't hit me. That's good. Fortunately, he's chasing me, so I can't use weight right now. It's already getting to nighttime. I'm still sprinting right now. I'm trying to make my way over to this giant that's right here. Oh, game froze a little bit. Because I want to be part of the companions. The companions are probably one of the side main quests you can do. Because if you have to go for the thieves quest, you have to go to Riften, and then you have to do a quest, then you have to go through a dungeon. For the Imperial Army, you have to go to Solitude, and you have to join the Imperial Army, and you have to do a small side quest before that. For this one, all you have to do is go to the companions, fight someone, do 2 fetch quests, and then you can be a part of the companions. It's probably the quickest out of the 5 or 6 side main quests. Fortunately, this is the only way to get to the gate of Whiterun. You can't go. There is some stairs right here, but they don't lead you up there, and I found that out the hard way on one of my practice runs. That's why I practice run, so I don't make mistakes like that. So on every practice run I did, this guy told me this twice. Like, he'd say, "Halt, city's closed," and I'd persuade him, and then I'd try and head towards the door, and then he'd say it again. So I stop here just in case he does that again. And he didn't that time, so I'm glad. Alright, I gotta hightail it straight for the companion's home. I can't exactly remember the name off the top of my head right now. I think it's Jorviskir, or something like that. The thing that sucks about doing these 15-minute achievement games is that I really want to play the game afterwards, and I just got done with 100%ing Skyrim. I do not want to start... Okay, it is Jorviskir, or however it's pronounced. I just 100%ed Skyrim earlier this month. I don't need to deal with this again. Or else I'm just gonna lose 100 hours just like that. There isn't very many tricks I can do. I think there is a speedrun on YouTube that you can watch, but that speedrun involves a lot of wall glitches to get through dungeons. And I'm not sure if the Xbox 360 version has these, or I don't trust my ability in using them. So none of those are possible. One of my practice runs, I actually ended up accidentally stealing something on his table when I tried to talk to him, and I couldn't progress because I didn't have any money to buy his way out of it.
I am nobody's master, and last I checked.
So I just have to let this conversation go on. I'm not sure if there's any way to, speed this conversation up.
Apologies. Thought perhaps this is the time. I've never even heard of this.
Man, that pie looks delicious though.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to
I think I accidentally grabbed his goblet.
What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course.
Alright, so I'm getting prepared because he's going to talk to me here. Alright, now that he said that, I can immediately hightail it because I got to go outside to the backyard. This is where Vilcus is going to fight me. Yep. I'm running out of time. These loading screens should go faster. Loading screens are going to be the death of me on every one of these 15-minute achievements. Unless, for some reason, there aren't loading screens that take 15 seconds, 20 seconds, almost a minute. So right here I'm going to wait, because if I don't, he's going to take forever to get here. Waiting, he's just right here. So this is the first and only time you'll be seeing my sword and my hand in this run through.
Let's do this. Just have a few
I don't think I'll be bringing them out anymore. I think all I have to do is do this fight and then I'm done. I have to hit him like maybe 3 times, I think. There we go.
time. You might. Here's my sword.
Alright, exit that talk. I'll get his sword. Have to bring it up here. Yurland is annoying because I'm going to have to talk to him, and then I'm going to have to back out, and he's going to have to talk to me, and then I'm going to have to bring something to someone.
Wait, before you go.
See, there we go. Wait before you go. Then he has to initiate it. Then I have to ask him.
My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her. That's a good man. I have a favor to
It might have been just quicker for me to go to jail. But I'm not sure if I can actually escape from jail without a lockpick. There's probably plenty of achievements that I could have gotten differently in this run. But I just chose these ones because these ones seem the easiest. And I always play the game as a nice character. I don't know many of the evil choices that you can do, like thieving or killing or having bounties on your head or stuff like that. Oh crap, I'm running out of time.
If you wish to... Ah, good. I've been waiting for this.
Now I gotta wait for them to finish talking. Farkas is supposed to be here. He usually stands right outside that door when he's the one that shows me and then gives me the achievement. So I need to find him
I heard you
and make him hurry up.
thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying
Obviously he wasn't there.
Do you think you could
So
handle Vilkas in a...
this right here,
Here, let's
when
have
she
a-
initiates that talk, that spawns Farkas because I can't leave this area. So he is standing there now. He wasn't standing there before, but now he is. See, there he is.
you call me.
Some game design shortcuts that you can use. Initiate a needed talks. Alright, I don't have that much time left. Hurry up, Farkas. Hurry up, Farkas. Your speed is the only difference between me getting this achievement and me not getting this achievement. And I can't push you faster. Hurry up, Farkas. Hurry up, Farkas. You're not going to get here in time, are you? You aren't going to get here in time, are you? Oh, don't you do this to me.
Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Name for yourself.
Are you kidding me?
Vilkas might have things.
What is up with me almost getting achievements? Just missing achievements by 5 seconds. That's 2 weeks in a row now. Granted, I've only been doing this for 2 weeks, so it's a perfect record. Let's hope next game I play doesn't involve the same thing happening again. So, next week on 15-minute achievements, I will be tackling another game. I have an idea for the game. I'm not going to be spoiling it right now. You'll just have to wait till next Thursday. So until next time, hopefully you enjoy.